You are now tuned in to another episode of the Sillygirlspodcast. I'm your girl Charsla.
I'm your girl KeeKee.
And on this podcast, we dance in the rain. What's good, Silly Squad? It's your girls, the Silly Girls Podcast, and we back again with another fresh and hot it ain't even a random video. We got a guest today. So before you even do anything, go ahead and like the video. Go ahead and comment and just say hi. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can join our family. That's how you let us know that y'all for real rock with us. Stop hitting us with the one night stands and watching our shit. And then, not coming to actually, join the family. Okay. Now, also, there is an arrow that is right under this video. And that arrow means that you can tell somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. And because they family now, I gotta tell them how I would tell my family.
How would you tell them?
Share this motherfucker to a friend. Share it to everybody on your timeline, your contact list, your sneaky leak list, all them fucking lists, okay? Now, listen, y'all. We have a guest today. So, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna even, do all the extra stuff, but I am gonna do the extra stuff. But before he actually even opens his mouth, we have to give him his flowers to let him know that we appreciate him for even coming on the podcast. So, first, the man that we're about to introduce, he is a comedian. He's an actor. He's a writer. He earned a doctorate degree in pharmacy from Xavier University. He is a husband. He's a father. He is a member of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated. Okay. Yeah. Also, if you don't know his sports, like, you probably like, dang, I saw that face, but I don't know where. I'm going to let you know where he's from, okay? You probably saw him on BT's Comic View, Last Comic Standing, Showtime Shaq All-Star Comedy Jam, Bounce TV's Uptown Comics, Jamie Foxx Laughpalooza, Uncle Drew, Life and Beg, the show that's on Hulu. He's a national winner of the Miller Lite Comedy Search. And in Chicago's Sun-Times article, Kevin Hart said, remember the name Lavar Walker, because I want to be able to say that I told you so. This guy is a comedic rock star. So give it up for Lavar Walker.
All right, what's happening? How's everybody doing? Silly girls. I'm happy to be here. I appreciate that warm and wonderful introduction that you gave me. And I'm happy to be here. So what's up? We getting silly?
We would like to say thank you for even taking the time out of your busy schedule to even be on our platform. Like, this is amazing. And for real, for both of us, we want to just say that we're honored to even be in your presence right now.
Oh man, it's all love. Y'all need to stop it. Shit, I'm just out here. I'm just out here trying to figure this shit out, man. Can you cuss on here? You don't want people cuss?
No, we cuss. You heard me. We cuss.
Okay, cool. Yeah, man. I'm just out here grinding. I know you mentioned Comic View. That's funny because I just did the new season. That was hosted by Mike Epps. That was very interesting. We taped it in Vegas. I don't know when it's coming out, but I taped the new one. It was full circle because the very first time I did Comic View, that was the first time I was on television. That was like my first television appearance. And almost 20 years later, I'm back again. You know what I'm saying? So it's pretty cool.
That is a blessing to even, first, I'm happy that they even bringing Comic View back.
Yes.
That's amazing. So how was it for you to even get the call for them to even say that, they want to invite you back?
Oh, it was good, man. I was thankful for it. It was an honor. Mm-hmm. It was cool. You know what I'm saying? I had a good time. Like I say, money was right, which was most important to me.
Oh, yes.
And it all worked out. We had a good time. It was good. It was good.
Okay, good. So first, what we like to do is we like to play a little game first before we actually start with some questions. So we like to play this or that. So you gotta pick, Lavar. You cannot say neither. You have to pick one, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so go ahead and tell us what the first this or that is.
The first this or that is, would you rather have a runny ass or a runny nose?
A runny nose, of course.
Okay. Okay. So would you rather this or that? Okay. Would you rather have a little dick and you can fuck real good, right? Or would you have a big dick and you can't, you know what I'm saying, fuck it out, you got bad sex?
Oh no, my shit'll be tinier than a motherfucker. Give me the little itty bitty dick.
Them little areas sometimes they be, yeah.
Oh, you done had a little one? You done had a little Q-tip in you before?
Now, you know what? If it's too small, you know they don't work, but you know say at least just it can't be too small.
No.
Or nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Let's switch this stamp. Wait a minute.
But I think
he's switching them.
No, I was trying to get this to. I can hear y'all through my MacBook speaker, but I don't know how to transfer it to the board. Okay.
No. Yeah,
okay.
so you're not gonna feel nothing. So, nah,
you don't want nobody playing the triangles in that pussy.
Nah,
you got an instrument where they play the No, they need to fill it up. Huh? That's what you're saying. They need to fill your cup.
But you know what? I don't want it too big because those be hurting and they don't feel good. So I just want like the average size, like but not too small. It's like the Goldilocks and Three Birds. Not you know what I'm saying. Not too hot, not too cold. You want it just right.
Yeah, just right.
Just right. Yeah.
Would you rather be a stepdaddy to Nick Cannon kids or Boosie kids?
Shit, Nick Cannon.
Okay, why you say Nick?
I mean, I ain't no street nigga. I don't have time to be getting into it with no fucking bumping heads and shit. I had to call the police on them, and then it'll be a big thing. I'm cool. Nick. Nick just donating sperm. You know, he just move it around.
Yeah,
moving around, impregnating them. So, probably him. It'll be Nick all day.
Because all his kids still young. They're impressionable. Boosie
kids. Exactly.
But Boosie kids, they probably ghetto and hood. They probably be cussing the man, probably stealing his money and stuff.
No, they don't. No. They respectful. But I'm saying I'm pretty sure they.
Well, that's because she was acting. She older, like she grown, and she was just acting bold. But for the most part, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, them baby moms, and we don't get into that. Okay. Last one. Would you rather have Michael Jackson's nose or Michael Strahan's gap?
Well, you got to which nose you talking about? The bell pepper nose, or
the nose after he had the surgery nose.
The little.
Oh, give me the gap. That's an easy one. Y'all asking a lot of easy ones today. Give me the gap. Shit.
I was trying to, Okay, you ready?
Yeah, come on.
So even just because we know that you used to be a pharmacist. What do you actually miss about pharmacy? If you miss anything,
nothing.
Nothing. I'm saying that's where a lot of your good jokes came from. I think.
I mean, I worked retail pharmacy for 20 years. We worked really, really hard to get through that program. Doctorate degree, licensure, jumping through hoops of fire. Cause I'm from an inner city public school, so I had to work extra hard. The healthcare system to me right now isn't shit. I mean, because the insurance companies are just basically robbing you, the patient, and robbing the practitioner. And then they making a lot of that shit is just, you can't even keep up with the demand. The stores will cut your help and shit. They don't care. Nobody, you just like a number on the board. That's why I don't really, I miss some of the, help, trying to help people as much as I could, but like, nah, man. It took me a while to get out that motherfucker, boy. Whew, it's been 2 years. I ain't trying to go back.
How many years?
How many years did I work as a pharmacist? 20 years.
Yeah.
So when you saw me on when you saw me when I first did comedy, I graduated in 2002. I was doing comedy the whole time while I was working. So the tours, all that shit, I was still working, but I was working like not full or part-time. I was working like on an as needed basis. So I was just filling in shifts and shit like that. But you know, I'm thankful for it, you know, to have that, you know, in my back pocket in case shit get rough, you know what I mean? But healthcare is in America is kind of it's a little rough right now, y'all. It really is, man. I'm being straight up.
So with you being from Chicago, have you ever saw the show The Shot?
Oh yeah, that's my favorite show. I love this shit.
It's like a real depiction of what's going on in Chicago for real.
No, nah. I mean, it's cool, but nah, that shit ain't. Nah, they, you know, a lot of that writing that they use with it, it's all that fucking politically correct shit they try to put in. No, that shit ain't. You know, there are certain elements about it that remind me of home, but for the most part, not really. But overall, I like the show, like the chemistry with the actors and shit, and the camaraderie with the people. Like I like that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? But nah, our city fucked up. It's you know, the politics in Chicago. And I mean, Chicago been a crooked city like since the Al Capone days. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's a lot of bureaucracy and shit. It's just a lot of bullshit, man. Like you got terrible ass public schools. South, the South and West side are pretty much segregated. You know what I mean? It's like damn near Jim Crow in a way. I mean, you can move where you want to move, but like they literally have, you know, the South and West side is just all black, and then you got up north, which is a different Chicago, because that Chicago, you know, you go up north on the lake and shit, you get to see a beautiful art, you know, it's beautiful. But the reality of it is in our communities is fucked up. You know, you know what I mean? You got all that gang shit and street niggas, and it's just not, you know what I mean? I couldn't be the mayor because I'd turn that shit around.
Chirac for real.
No, we'll get rid of that. I know what to do. Shit, I know what to do. I'm them and they are me. And I know what it takes. So
did you have to audition for Life and Bed on Hulu?
No. No, I was performing at Martha's Vineyard. I was performing at Martha's Vineyard on Damon Williams, George Wallace, and Chris Spencer. And I was killing. And I mean, this is pretty much an all black show. And shit, man, Amy Schumer just happened to be in the crowd. It was weird, you know, you know what I'm saying? And then that, you know, I don't typically you know, if I meet celebrities and shit, I just keep it moving. I ain't but got time for all that. A lot of comics like to tap in, hey, pick me, all that whole ass shit. You know what I'm saying? I just polite, hello, how you doing? And I left. And maybe about she started following me immediately when she saw me perform. And then maybe about 2 or 3 days later, she had DM'd me asking me if I had written anything. And I was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And then she was like, all right, great. Can you send me something you wrote? And I had something I wrote from a long time ago, and I sent it to her. She was like, oh my God, this is incredible. I want you to help. I got a show I'm doing. I want you to write on it. I was like, all right, shit, hell yeah, I'll write on that motherfucker. And then she had put me through to her assistant, and we went back and forth for like a day. And then the assistant was like, everything's off. Amy got to shoot a movie. And then I was like, oh, this some old Hollywood bullshit, motherfucker. And, you know, I didn't think about it. And then maybe about 3 months later, you know, Hulu, the exec started reaching out to me and shit. And then the agency got happy. I'm like, what the fuck y'all happy for? Shit, y'all ain't do nothing. But anyway, they got happy that, you know, they reached out. And then I looked up the beginning of January 2020. I was in New York writing on this show. And even before, you know, I started writing, she had sent me a script. Like you get the new scripts? And I'm looking at the scripts and I'm like, is this right? This should say Lavar. Like, who the fuck? Like, is this the right? You know what I mean? She was like, no, I want you to act. I want you to be you on the show. I was like, oh shit, really? So Shit's crazy, man. It's a huge blessing and a wonderful opportunity. Like,
yes.
Like, I can't even. That's God. That is God. I can't even. I couldn't have. I never could have imagined that in a million years. Yeah. Never.
So before she told you to write on, did she know that you actually was a pharmacist before?
That's what I was talking about on stage.
Gotcha.
I mean, I kill with that shit. I mean, this is an easy win for me, you know, especially if I'm performing in front of old black people and shit. I can go on for hours and hours about that. And it was just killing. I was murdering. It was a very good set. Very good set. Now I bombed too a lot. You know what I'm saying? But that time I happened to catch lightning in a bottle. So you know, it was good.
Everything you had that was meant to happen for her just to see you on stage, and
it was crazy, man. Shit, that was crazy. I mean, even when I'm on, like this last season, we was filming, and I got like, you know, my character is developing bigger parts, and so I got to work side by side with Tim Daly, and Tim Daly, he was on an old sitcom called Wings on NBC back in the 90s, this old white sitcom. And you know what I'm saying? I was sitting in the car because we had dialogue like a car scene, and we going back and forth. And even though I'm saying my lines and shit in my mind, I'm like, this shit is surreal. Like this shit, why am I here? Like I was like, whoa, this is fucking crazy, man. And I told Tim, I mean, he like a legend in the game. I like, bro, I don't even think I deserve to be working with you. It's such a thing. It's just God, man. I can't, you know what I'm saying? It's no way I could have. It's no way. You know what I mean? It just worked. Yeah. It was good. It was good.
That's so, man. That's so dope. Like seriously. So what is some of the best advice that you got from somebody in the industry?
Bernie Mac.
What do you say?
Do it from your heart. Do it from your motherfucking heart. That was it. I met Bernie Mac in 2002. Janice went to Xavier University as well. That's his daughter. And she was at her graduation dinner. And I guess I went back to my home. That must have been 2003 I met him. Because I had already graduated, I think. And I went to it was my homie. My line brother had graduated. So Janice, I was like, hey Janice, you know, I'm trying to do comedy. Would you introduce me to your dad? She was like, yeah, Lavar, cool, you know what I'm saying? And say, hey, Mr. Mac, I'm up and coming comedian. Okay. Yeah, man, you know, cotton glove, I did all that shit. I put all that shit together, you know. But do it from your heart. And he just dapped me up, man. That's real shit. Like, you can't really, I don't necessarily, you know, there are those who, you know, might jump in the game for monetary purposes. But I think a large percentage of those guys I think about 98% or 99% of guys that really jump in it just for money and fame, they just die out. You know what I mean? You might have an outlier that'll make it off of that reason, but this shit got too many ups and downs, and it's more of I look at this being a comedian almost as like a calling, like being a pastor or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a thing of, you know, I have because when you look at it, when I left pharmacy and all that shit, you know, you tell the person you left that shit to tell some fucking jokes. It's just like, nigga, what? You know what I mean? So it's in me. I'm on this mission. Like, you know what I mean? So I have to continue this mission. So it's a definite calling. And it's just somebody I'm here doing the work, man. You know what I'm saying?
I do think I know for sure it is a calling because again, like I said, it's a gift that a lot of people cannot do. Like y'all command a room and attention, and you take somebody's you know what I'm saying, bad day, and in that moment, you know what I'm saying, they forget all that just, and you know what I'm saying, laugh in that moment. So, you know, it's a huge gift that you know what I'm saying, that y'all have, seriously.
Now are y'all comedians too?
No.
Oh, y'all just love comedy and do the Silly Girls podcast.
So basically, so when we first started, because we are LSs. So this is my line sister. We're Deltas. And so
cool.
So this is my ace. So she's the ace.
What school did you go to?
We went to Jarvis.
Jarvis?
It's in Hawkins, Texas.
Really? That's a black college?
Yeah, HBCU
college, but now it's a university.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. And so, what did you major in?
My major was criminal justice.
Education.
Oh, cool. That's what's up, man. Good for y'all. Good for y'all.
Yeah, they ain't like you.
And get all they got student loan debt and ain't using the damn degree. But that's neither here nor there.
Yeah. Shit, that's everybody, ain't it? Shit, look at me. Yeah. I did all this shit to be a clown. Look. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at me. It's all love.
So, but we was like the you know what I'm saying, the livest on the yard and the line and all this stuff. So we always been goofy, right?
Yeah.
And so even, I don't know if you look, but like even all of our guests, they all comedians, because we just laugh all the time. Like we are like fans of comedy, like real hard fans of comedy. So you know what I'm saying?
And where do y'all live in Texas now?
Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I just left there. I did the Atlanta Arlington Improv.
So whenever you come back to Dallas, let us know. See if we got
yeah. You know, I definitely will. I'll be back. They keep having me, man. It's been back to back now, so they want me to come back again. They got me in rotation at the Improv. So.
Yes, please do. We will be front row right there.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
So like I said, we just fans of coming up. Now we goofy, like we, you know what I'm saying, doing our video stuff, like the comedy comes out, but you know, as far as like getting on the stage, it's like
That's what's up. I mean, I respect that. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody don't, you know, I know a lot of people that do, like, you know, you can do social media, you can host a podcast, but it's okay if you don't want to do stand-up. I know a lot of people try to push people into stand-up, but it's a different beast, you know.
We funny on the camera.
I'm not funny. I'm funny naturally, so I've been told, but not to stand up in front of a crowd.
Yeah. So she's actually shy. I don't know if you can tell, but she's shy. Like, but you know, my girl been doing amazing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm the one that, like, I would get on stage and grab a mic, and you know, I'm used to doing that. But she don't want to do it.
That's what's up. Mm-hmm. That's all right.
Yeah. So we gonna go ahead and get into some topics. Now, these are like some questions and topics that our you know what I'm saying, our listeners, you know, that they write us in. We have debates. We didn't talk about it on our podcast before, but to actually have you on the podcast as a man, we want to get your perspective. Okay. So you just let us know, like, whatever it is, like, you know what I'm saying, how you would, you know, what your feelings are about it. Okay.
All right.
So we had a debate on physical attraction in a relationship, and as far as like how you think that the percentage, you know what I'm saying, like how important is physical attraction when you know what I'm saying, you meet somebody and you're trying to get in a relationship with them? What would you say?
For a man?
No, just so basically, like, just say, like, if you meet, like, because you're married, so I don't know your wife or anything like that, but just like, how important
if you were a single man and you were out in the world today,
100%.
Meeting someone, what percentage of attraction?
100%.
Woo! Hold on, can you say that one more time, sir?
100%.
Now, can you explain to us why you say 100%?
Oh, because I'm a man and we primarily are predators and we see with our eyes, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just being a man. Shit, I don't really know any other, you know, typically, you know, for a man to approach a woman, it has to be a physical. You see an ass or some titties. Hey, what's that? You know what I mean? Like, that's what it is, you know.
How long you been married?
14 years.
And are you still attracted to your wife?
Yes.
Exactly. But I'm asking that because we had a debate with someone who was like, attraction isn't important. But I think that they took it the wrong way. It does when we say attract someone, because who I may find attractive, she may not find attractive, or somebody else may not find attractive. But I want them to be attracted to me, so I can always have the. I feel like it's important because it just keeps it there. It makes you want them more. If I'm not attracted to you, what is the point? We just there, and I don't really want you touching me. I don't want you liking on me or nothing like that, because I don't really like you like that. You just paying my bills. I want the attraction. So a lot of people was like, it's not that important, but we feel the same way that you feel.
Yeah, but I do think, like, when you grow in a relationship, like, when if it lasts 50, 60 years, I don't think y'all gonna be 80 fucking. I don't know. I'm not there yet, but I don't, you know what I'm saying? It seems like the relationship will develop, like love, like a deeper love, a more unconditional love, a more trusting love. But initially, it was an attraction that you had to have to each other to even get you there. It's not like there was no attraction at all. Like that don't even make sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
unless you need a green card or some shit,
right.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
for me, like when it was a lot of people, they were saying that like it is probably like 60% or something like that, and I was like, that's how the child just settle. You know what I'm saying? I was like, people settle. You know what I'm saying? They'll get with somebody just because they, you know what I'm saying, this person will be a great mother to their kids, or this person won't cheat, or she cooks and cleans.
And then too, I met my wife in college, so I don't, you know what I mean? Like I never dated like for real, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't know, maybe. I mean, because a lot of brothers too, you know what I'm saying? Like, that they see the Instagram, the models, the so-called bad bitches and all this shit, but a lot of them women are incoherent. Like, they don't have a mental, they don't have a certain shit they missing. A lot of them like you have, a lot of them are like Ferraris and Lamborghinis with no motor or transmission in them motherfuckers. You're like, damn, I got this fucking car, ain't nothing in it. It's hollow, it's a shell. You know what I'm saying? So
that's true.
you would much rather get you a Toyota Camry that's, dependable, that motherfucker get you everywhere. Yeah, you know what I mean? So I don't know, but I'm very attracted to my wife. So
and that's amazing. Listen, we love to hear it. But yeah, so because I'm like, if this is the person that you choose, you should be physically attracted to them. Yes, you know what I'm saying? They have all the other qualities, but like you said, when I first see you, I don't know if you're a good dude. I don't think I know is if you're fine to me. Like I said, everybody in this room could think that you're the ugliest person in the room. As long as I think that you're attractive, that's all that matters. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then figure out if you're a good man.
Yeah, that's real. I feel that. What happened? Y'all took me off the screen for a second. Okay. No, that's real. I feel that.
Yeah. Because a lot of people, they say that looks doesn't really matter. Yes, it doesn't. You know what I'm saying? It's not everything, but to all the people in the world, it should matter to you. Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? I want my husband just like him to say, my wife is beautiful. Like, he still say he attracted. I don't want him to be like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't attracted to my wife. I'm just with her because she can cook, or she, she good for the kids.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is crazy.
Yeah.
See.
So another topic that's been going on social media, the big topic that they've been debating, is about the ice cream date. Have you been seeing that?
The what?
Ice cream dates.
What is the ice cream date?
So it was a debate going on. So like the first date, they were saying that, women said that, some men, they don't want you to take them on an ice cream date. They want you to take them on a 5-star restaurant or somewhere, saying very nice.
So basically it was a screenshot that was shared from a text message conversation from a guy who I guess he and the girl was supposed to go on a date, and he was like, it's kind of hot today. I could really go for some ice cream. You know what I'm saying? If you don't feel comfortable with me coming to pick you up, you can meet me. He was very nice. He was very respectful in the text, and she came back with this long text saying, you know what? This basically it ain't for her because she ain't finna go on no ice cream date. And
well, I get it. I mean, I don't blame her. I mean, if she don't want to do an ice cream date, she don't want to do no cheap ass ice cream date. I love to go sit down. Me personally, I love to go to dinners. I don't, you know what I mean? If I'm interested in a woman, I'm not about to take on no ice cream date. And if I have to, right? And this is me talking at the age I'm at now.
Yeah.
Well, then, I ain't got time to date. I got to get my money up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, all that shit is stupid. Like, I mean, at least she was honest. Why lie?
Yeah, I think
you want to go on the ice cream date, but you don't. Like, I'm not judging her for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck it.
Yeah,
he find another one that want to do ice cream.
Yeah, I thought that I would have accepted quick and like, okay, cool, because especially if it's our first date, like me and her feel like we don't, it's just us speaking. We like nice, fancy things like that, but on the first date, we would much rather have it be something like that because I'm trying to get to know you to see if I vibe with you. If we at a nice restaurant, so with the ambiance, I'm distracted by that and all that. I can't read to me. I'm not gonna be focused on you because I'm focused on everything else around me. So with the ice cream date, it's gonna really show me whether I like you or not because I'm gonna be watching you lick the ice cream or eat the ice cream.
Come on, lick the ice cream.
Well, that shit gonna look
lick the ice cream.
That shit gonna look a little zesty, man.
Hopefully he don't be licking.
So look, tell me about.
Hopefully he get an ice cream Sunday. But I'm saying.
Tell me about today, like.
No, I'm saying I hope he gets an ice cream sundae, but I'm saying I'll be more engaged in him because it's like intimate versus. And then if we move on to the next date, then if you want to take me like wherever I'll go, but I like to start small and then.
Yeah.
Oh well, I think because like he said, he never dated like that. He met his wife young, so as far as like with him, like. He haven't having to go through all the stuff.
Well, we going through out here.
Yeah, because we out here in these streets. We in these single streets, okay? And it's rough.
Yeah,
okay?
like if I was dating though, shit, we going to dinner, shit.
But it's so
I'm kicking it. No cheap ass shit.
And so this is me because it's a lot of dudes who, that they spend a lot of money on these first dates with women that are not even interested in them. They're just going to get a free meal, right? And so a lot of the men now, they don't want to actually ask you on a proper because they're so used to just spending money, and the women, didn't really like them. So that's the reason why, that we said that it's okay because I'm not gonna sleep with you on the first night. So I don't want you to take me somewhere expensive.
Maybe we could just go walk in the park.
Exactly, because I'm trying to get
a bottle of water.
Right, and it's only because again I'm a stranger. I'm a stranger to you, so you don't have to spend a lot. Yeah, I'm a stranger. You're trying to get to know me. Yes, I am. You know what I'm saying? Worth that what you're gonna pay, but you don't have to spend that shit because I'm trying to get to know you. You get what I'm saying?
That's sweet. That's nice. That's very nice.
Okay. Oh, my next one. No, you go.
So, do you think Jamie Foxx a clone, or is that really Jamie Foxx?
That's really Jamie Foxx.
Ain't that really him?
Of course.
That's what I'm saying. People say he a clown, but they don't understand because I was looking at people go back.
Nah, he, you know what I mean? With the whole Jamie Foxx thing, I just want to give it up to his team.
Yeah.
His team, they really did a great job in concealing everything. He got good people around him. I mean, they didn't leak nothing. Like nothing. You know what I'm saying? So but nah, I'm glad he's healed because I thought Jamie was out of here, man. Because I just had a friend of mine die, and it sounded eerily similar. You know what I'm saying? He had a stroked out, and shit. It was curtain. He was brain dead, and it was just he was on the machine. And they pulled him off, and that was it. So.
Yeah. But he looked like, when I say he a clone, I was like, he looked like he just came out of something. He's still attractive man, but he looked like he lost weight. He looked like he was life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's normal.
Yeah.
If you land up somewhere in a coma or something, you gonna lose probably about 20, 30 pounds. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm sure he's roaring back strong. I mean, he looks good, you know. Yeah. So I guess then I need to apologize to his daughter because I was like, that nigga was not playing no racquetball.
Me too. Man, I looked at that. I said, she just lying. Yeah. I said, she lying. She just got us, you know what I'm saying, got hope and stuff. I was like, so I'm with you. I'm so happy that nobody said anything. You know what I'm saying? And I was hating for the ones who was, you know, speaking out on it, just had a, you know, because all of us, we always on P's and E's like, oh my gosh, like damn.
The thing about it is social media has made people feel so entitled.
Yeah.
Like nobody have to tell you nothing. I don't see nothing when people are mad that they literally weren't giving updates. Yeah. It's like you don't have to give nobody no update on shit. It ain't your business.
Yeah, but I do think like as a public, see when you a big time public figure like Jamie or Dave or Kevin, you know, your celebrity affords you, you know, a certain lifestyle. Mm-hmm. And with that celebrity still comes some form of responsibility because all these millions of people is what helps you eat. You know what I mean? So
you have to give.
So people take ownership of their celebrities. They worried about them and shit. Like, you know what I mean? They want to know. They feel like, hey man, you know, I'm not saying it's fair, you know what I mean? But that's just how it goes, you know, in this business.
But still in that same breath, that's the entitlement. Yeah, we do, like, because I'm a huge fan. I want to know too, but at the same time, I guess because I'm like, I know some stuff you just gotta be private with. But like you said, I get it. But it's like they're human. So give them some grace, you know.
No, I feel that.
Yeah.
I just wish he would have just got on IG and said he was straight though. I still wish that too.
Seriously.
Well, he probably had to go to therapy and couldn't talk and stuff. And when he was able to, you know, man, you're a man. Y'all don't want people seeing y'all like that. He wanted to make sure he was on point.
No, I mean, I'm talking about like when he was when we saw him get out the truck, then we saw him on the boat.
Oh,
then we saw the nigga in Target. I saw the nigga at the strip club. I mean, you know, in the gym. I was like, man, you can't just say, yo, I'm good, y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying?
They were very strategic.
Well, no, he did it the way he did, I guess, because he was like, fuck it, we gonna get they clone Tyrone to #1.
Yes.
Which is it's an excellent movie. I love it. It speaks to the community.
I haven't watched it yet.
It's really, really good.
Listen, for him, and what's so crazy for him being, you know what I'm saying, going through that, and then this movie got cloned. I'm like, this fucking is perfect marketing.
So you liked it? You liked the movie they cloned Tyrone?
I loved it.
Mm-hmm.
It was excellent.
Yeah.
It was excellent.
Yeah.
I really loved it.
I haven't watched it, but I've been seeing people go back and forth on Facebook about it, and I was like,
Okay, since you watched it, do you think that they doing something like that in real life?
Man, I would hope that would be the reason why we are in the current condition that we are in as a community. But no, I think like for our conditions, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna come down to self accountability and decisions. You know what I'm saying? And that will come to like, you know, shunning and rejecting certain aspects of the subculture. Because shit is bad. You know what I mean? Like celebrating street niggas and you know what I mean? It's just it's not doing us any justice. It's like a rot from the inside. And the worst part, and I get it, like I don't deny, you know, what we've gone through as a people or what has happened in the past. But then at the same time, I don't have a time machine where I can go back in time and change this shit. So I can only deal in the present moment and go in future. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm about like real self accountability and kind of moving ahead. You know what I'm saying? The way I can, you know? So that's how I feel. I would hope this shit is some cloning shit, because these niggas is that boy. I be saying this ratchet ass shit like, my God, it almost don't even look real, you know? Because I mean, it really spoke to the current conditions of the community, and it even have like, if you a street nigga, you gonna watch that shit and be like, nigga, am I really sent here? Is my, is my life a part of the plan to destroy the community? It is, yeah. So, but you can make a decision. You know what I'm saying? So it was interesting, man. Oh shit, it was deep. It was deep.
Caucasian.
Huh?
Who wrote it? Was it wrote by somebody black or was it wrote by somebody?
No, it was written by a black person.
Okay, well,
it was a black and a white writer. Black and white. Young brother. I think this brother wrote Creed. He penned Creed, and he penned this movie. It was good, man. Okay. That was definitely wrote by a black person. So the white person has no idea of the mentality. They don't, you know what I'm saying? So
well, now we gonna go to the part of the podcast where we kind of turn up. Okay, you ready?
Yeah. Okay. What's up?
Okay. Now, before you know what I'm saying, your lovely wife, right? Have you ever had some stanky pussy?
No.
Because he met in college.
But I'm saying he probably was fucking in high school. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? They don't be clean.
Did you lose your virginity to your wife?
No.
Okay.
Hell no.
I don't know.
No, I cannot say. Maybe one time.
What?
Yeah, that shit. Yeah, I remember. It was one time. That shit.
Hold on, listen, because the question is, when you realized that it was stanky, did you keep fucking though?
Yeah, I was a young nasty man. You just be in there for the kill. You in there like that. That happened. You got all that testosterone pumping in your body.
Listen, 100% of men is gonna have the same answer.
That they did.
They go keep on fucking. They probably not gonna go back the next time, but at that moment, they're going to keep fucking. Every man, say the same thing. They like, yeah, it was funky, but shit, I ain't go back.
Yeah, man, it happens.
Get up out of there. Yeah. Okay. Listen. So, would you be with somebody, not like I said, not your beautiful wife, but if they were everything that you know what I'm saying, you wanted, but the sex was bad?
I don't think so. No.
So you're not in the business of teaching somebody?
No.
They got to go ahead and come on with it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I guess I'm kind of a Neanderthal in that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what to do.
Oh, hardly.
Huh?
I agree with you.
You agree with me?
All the way. Would you stay with somebody with bad sex?
You saying if I met somebody and sex was bad, I wouldn't have been in a relationship with them. No, because I only give you one chance the first time. And if you got knock it out the park, and if you don't, I don't know, better for my body count would up. Because I was like, when I was young, it went up because I was like,
It was a wrap.
Yeah.
Does body matter?
Man, at this age, if I was out there, no.
Yeah, at this age,
no.
Now, if you 18, you got 30 partners.
That part.
Now you 21, you got 40. We've been fucking since we was teens, so our body count should be.
Yeah. I mean, nah. You know what I'm saying? A wise man once said, a dick ain't got no rearview mirror. So I don't know.
What that mean?
You just keep, hey, I ain't, you know what I mean? You just gotta focus on the future. Okay. But I guess the only thing it'll be like, if you in the industry or something, like that would be kind of difficult for for the ego. Like if you done been passed around and
Yeah.
I gotta see all these motherfuckers and God damn, come in the room with you, everybody start laughing and shit. Like, what are they laughing at? What is this? A comedy night? What you know what I mean? Like that would be rough. Like I don't, no not, but I don't know how some brothers do it because especially in Hollywood, they seem to mess with the same couple of women.
Yeah.
And these are very high profile people. And it's like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like when you with her and then your homie song come on.
Right.
You was with him, and then you turn on the TV, she was with that dude. Then you look over at a billboard. Oh, she was with him. And then they just keep, it's like, man, this is like sensory overload. But, maybe people are less judgmental. I'm old school, so I don't really know.
I'm with you because I don't know how Lori Harvey, all them people eat, but that's whole nother thing. Okay, so has a woman ever made you tap out?
No. The hell tap out? No.
Yeah. So basically what I'm saying is like a woman ever like put it on you where you was like, damn, little mama, you know what I'm saying, got it, like,
No. No, not to where like I like where she's very aggressive, you mean? Like we wouldn't have talked in the first place. I don't like aggressive females. That's a turn off. But it could only be one man in the relationship.
Yeah.
Oh, so basically she has to not be aggressive in the bedroom and not aggressive outside the bedroom.
I mean, I would feel like she would be aggressive outside first before she displays that in the bedroom. You know what I mean? Like you know what I'm saying?
But some of them probably be shy and then they turn into a beast in the bedroom.
Is some of them you?
Huh?
Well, you're not shy.
Well, because I'm not shy. I was looking at you.
So when you say, don't look at me. So when you say aggressive,
okay,
you don't like aggressive females. Can you give me an example? I mean, if you were single, what would be a turnoff for an aggressive woman
some woman trying to holler at me or some shit or just certain things, man. Like, no, I'm cool.
Okay. You like to be the person that approaches. You don't want to be approached.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, this
he
old school. Because listen, Lavar, listen.
I'm not shooting my shot.
Because these men these days, I don't know, you know what I'm saying, if you know, like they want the woman to, you know what I'm saying, like approach them now. And
I don't think they necessarily want you to approach them. I think they more so, women have a certain way where they can flirt and approach without approaching. You know what I mean?
They put
like
it out.
Give them a look or something. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like something like that. So
yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
But it's like I give you the look and then I do my, you know what I'm saying?
But we just said, that out here in these streets, like men don't really approach, like, and we're the type of people.
But you gotta understand too, the society that's been built now, men are scared. They're not approaching. Yeah. They won't go to jail or get, get called out for harassment or some shit like that. And I think as we go into the future, it'll get more and more. It's gonna go more and more that way. Trust me. Shit. Like, hell no. There's more porn is available. And no, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody trying to lose all their shit and all. No.
Well, they'll slide in your DM, but they in person. The DM sliders.
I know some people just shy. I get it. Because some people can communicate better if they write it down. Versus, because if he like you, just like you get when you like people, you get like you can't get your words and get out. So if you meet a man and he approaches you, but he's mesmerized by you because he been crushing on you and he can't get his words out, he might fumble, and you might be turned off because he can't communicate. So he approaches you, or he can put it in word form first to get out what he gotta say, and then that's why he's right here. That's why I'm kind of processing in my brain. So I don't know because no one approaches me.
But see, for me, he's not gonna work for me because I like a man to, you know what I'm saying, he has to have that because I'm confident. And so if he's not confident, he's not, you know what I'm saying, he's not gonna work for me.
Yeah.
Like he has
You want them aggressive females he talking about?
No, because as far as with me, I get so, you know what I'm saying, shy like when I like somebody and stuff. But as far as like on the podcast, I'm a whole another person. But as far as you know what I'm saying, I want the man to be more, you know what I'm saying, aggressive than me. Yeah. Like for sure. Yeah. For sure. Okay. Okay, so now when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, before you have sex, are you a dude that like fresh out the shower pussy or all day on your ass pussy?
Nigga, like this shit is wild. Y'all talking to motherfucker. I don't even know. Like, I'm so domesticated and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? We bathe over here, so I don't even want to fuck funky.
Yeah.
I go take me a cold shower. So like, I'm cool. Like, I don't want to be stinking and shit and musty. Ugh.
Yeah. We was on another podcast and they asked us that question because, again, like I said, we're single women and we were saying how that before we have sex, we always get in the shower, right? Like, there's just me. Like, cause I'm OCD. So it's like, I want things fresh. And it's like, we having sex, like I want your mouth on me. So it should, everything should be clean, right? Yeah. So I don't want to, you know what I'm saying, form any sexual acts on me and I'm not fresh out the shower. Yeah. And it's a lot of men, they were saying that they want the natural woman scent, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, I want it to smell like soap. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. No, I feel you. I feel you on that, baby. I feel that. That's real. I mean, I just don't want no musty ass pussy. Like, you know what I mean? Who would want that? Yeah. I guess some niggas do. Some motherfuckers be hard up, man. Like I say, when you are young, like the young boys, they don't care because your testosterone is through the roof and you want to nail whatever you can. Yeah. But when you get older, you like, nah. Like, we good. Let's,
Yes. Yeah, we, as far as like I said, we gonna keep showering. I don't care what it is. Like, there's just how in her role. Like, so it is what it is. But, so even, you said that you were on the new season of Comic View. So as far as like I said, I know with you and Mike Epps, how was that with you? You know what I'm saying, y'all?
Well, we worked together like maybe a year or two after the incident happened at Uncle Drew. Mm-hmm. So we kind of dapped up there, and I hadn't seen him since Uncle Drew, and then we saw each other again. It was cool. I ain't got no beef with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. I mean, it was an unfortunate circumstance of events, but at the end of the day, I feel like for me in my career is this God that has me. Mm-hmm. So even after that event, you know what I'm saying, I did NBC Diversity, NBC Last Comic Standing. I got an agent, you know what I mean? But shit, Netflix, Sneakerheads. I did Uncle Drew. I did a lot of shit since then. Then I'm a writer and acting on this Hulu show. So for me, man, it was unfortunate. It was a thing where one of our mutual friends kind of just put gas on the fire and caused all that shit to happen. But it's what it is. You know what I'm saying? You have to, with me being in entertainment, and you got to work with people. You just got to keep it moving. What you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah. But it is I'm again, like I said, to see something like we
that shit was full circle, even with him hosting. I mean, that was my first time on TV. Then I had all that shit with him, and then he hosting. I'm on the show, so it's this circle thing. You know what I'm saying? Like every few years, I see things come full circle. So,
yeah. Who's your favorite comedian?
Dave Chappelle. Yes. I was incensed. I saw people. I looked him in his eyes. I said, "Nigga." I like Chappelle, man. Shit.
Have you met him before?
Yes, I did.
How was that?
It was amazing. You know what I'm saying? So that's interesting you say that, because that was kind of when I quit my job.
Mm.
I was in New York filming, and I had a day off. I was staying in Soho. I went shopping in Soho, and I came back. I'm walking to my hotel room. And in New York, everybody, they be eating out on the street. The little restaurant got the things. So I'm walking in the room, all here, Lavar, what up, nigga? And it was Donnell Rawlins. And I'm like, he was sitting there eating. And then he was like, man, what you doing down here? I was like, yo, I got this show with Amy Schumer. I'm writing and acting on it. And sitting right next to him was Dave. Dave looked up, man, that's dope, son. That's dope. I'm glad. I'm proud of you. I'm proud. I'm trying. You know what I'm saying? So it was cool. And then we ended up, I go back to the room, and Donnell had DM me like, yeah, man, congrats. And then I was like, you doing the show tonight? He's like, yeah, I'm be at the stand. And I go to the stand, and that shit just turned out being like, shit, man. It was an amazing night. It was like Donnell, Chris Rock, Dave, John Stewart, Michelle Wolf, Marlon Wayans, Michael Shea. And I wasn't even supposed to be there. And I'm just in this room with all them. And the show was letting out. And even before the show, I remember coming in the basement, because the bottom of the club, little corridor, a stairway, and I see Dave again. It's just me and Dave. And Dave goes, congratulations to everything you got going on. And what's your name again? I want to look you up. And he dabs me. And he does like 2 hours on stage. And when that shit let out, man, I'm in this room with all these people. And the next day I'm on set with Amy. I'm playing the pharmacist. But in that room, I was like, yo, I'm not supposed to be. I was like, this is God for real. That's how I felt. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I never went back. I don't think I necessarily quit pharmacy. I just never went back.
Yeah.
I never went back. I had to leave. Couldn't do it anymore. like, you know what I'm saying? So, it was interesting, man. And when I see him again, I'm gonna tell him this story, you know what I'm saying? But it's been a great, great journey telling jokes, because I did I played East Africa this year. Well, I performed in Nigeria. East Africa is Seychelles, which is an island off the coast of Madagascar. I got to, go over there, and then I did Lagos, Nigeria, and I've done Germany. You know what I'm saying? So like these places that I've been, from just talking shit, it's just it blows my mind. Like I'm really present in the moment. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes we can get a little bit, ungrateful and ungracious, but I'm always in the moment. Like it's a dream. You know what I'm saying? So
I hear you say that you was not supposed to be in that room. You were in the right room. Like you were.
Yeah, but it was just like, what is this?
God, like
this? It's like, yes, God. That's what I say. Like I can't question it. I just do what I'm supposed to do.
So hearing from your favorite comedian, him to say that he was gonna look you up. How did that make you feel like as a comedian? Like,
I mean, it was cool. I mean, I've worked with a lot of big names. It was just more the symbolism of like, bro, it was literally God talking to me, like, because I fought quitting for a long time. Now I wouldn't tell anybody to quit their job. This is just my journey that I'm sharing. But I had fought that shit. I'm like, I ain't quitting. I had one Miller Lite and shit. I still went back to work. I had Kevin crying and all that shit. I'm back at the job. I would do tours and theaters and shit. I go my ass back. You know what I mean? So, because I was in such fear. I was just in fear. Um, but what ended up happening to me was that my regrets grew bigger than my fears. So I was like, you know, you just come to a point where nigga, if I'm gonna fail at this shit, if I need to know, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm at peace, you know. So yeah. I know this has been the most boring podcast y'all had with a comedian. I didn't know if y'all expected me to turn up.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
Yeah. I know y'all would be like, yeah, then I'm fucking that bitch. I'm hitting that ass, right? And then I'm doing it. Because, you know, you get a lot of motherfuckers like, I think podcasts, when comedians go on podcasts, I think it's so fucking cringe when they're like trying to be funny or doing jokes. I think a podcast is where a comedian should display like who he, like just the person, not the stage persona.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I like to like kick back in another gear on the part. Like I try to dial back. You know what I mean? Because that shit be cringy. Niggas hollering over each other and shit, trying to get the big kill in. Yeah, that's it. Look, and then I nutted on her. It is fucking. Ugh, I hate that shit.
Well, you haven't been bored.
Okay, listen, for real, listen. You have not been bored because again, we could ask you topics to make, you know what I'm saying, to make us laugh. We wanted to see this side. You know, it's when you're on stage. So as far as like I said, we could have asked certain things to have you to go into like sets and stuff, but no, we wanted to get to know more about you. You know what I'm saying? So not at all. So
and when
I appreciate that.
You gotta let us know when you come back so we can come and see.
Like seriously.
Okay.
But no, seriously, listen, from the Sillygirlspodcast,
Silly girls.
We would like to say
I'm so silly. Y'all silly. As fuck. They silly as fuck. Like they be just saying little silly shit. They so silly. Y'all be getting on my nerve. Y'all make me sick. Y'all so silly. Why black people call each other funny? Like it's like demeaning, but it sounds good. You stupid. You dumb than a motherfucker. Boy, you dumb. You is stupid. You so damn dumb.
Because I'm quick to say
that. Seriously. Okay, listen. So we would like to say thank you so much, seriously, for, you know, taking part of.
Thank you, silly girls. This has been great.
Yes, it has been an honor, seriously. Yes. And again, like I said, we wish you well on everything. We, like I said, we're fans of you. So anything.
Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all hitting me up, and I'm happy I did this podcast.
Thank you so much.
How long have y'all been doing this podcast?
In November, it's gonna be 3 years.
Really? Good for y'all. That's what's up, man. Y'all getting a lot of eyes on it?
Yes. We trying to get more. Like, so we had some videos go viral on TikTok, so now we up to like 31,000 followers on there. So we trying to build that platform.
Oh, good for y'all. Good, man.
Subscribe. Yeah.
Well, cool, man. Well, thank you, silly girls, for having me. Now let me go get silly. I gotta do some videos and talk some shit. Okay. So thank you guys.
Bye, Lavar. Bye, Lavar.
All right. Bye-bye. Yeah.